Hey, hey. What's this? Sophie, tu m'entends bien? Hello. Tu m'entends bien? Yes? Yes. Good. All right. All right. Let's do this in English. You ready? You're ready. All right. So, why you're not, hi, Michelle. Why you're not getting the results that you want in your business right now, and the five mindset shifts, you need to make right now to start getting the results that you want. Hi, Michi. Hello, Sandra. C'est un live anglais. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Karen Sanchez. I help women get unstuck and build an aligned business while monetizing the power of social media. All right, so I hope you guys can hear me properly. I had to do a couple jumping jacks to get this started. Anyways, I'm used to doing my lives in French, so bear with me. Excuse the accent. So, the first... I pratique ton anglais. Yes, cool. So, the first mindset shift you should be doing if you want to get results in your business, right? It's the advertising versus content marketing. So, and I don't know why my son is home, so my internet's kind of like messing up. Anyways, so it's the advertising versus the marketing. And some of us are stuck in the 1960s where we think that we can come on social media and just throw out promotion after promotion, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. When you think about it, nobody actually comes on Instagram or on Facebook to go shopping. We don't really cracking up. So if it turns off, it's not my fault. So none of us actually come on social media to go shopping, right? If you want to buy a new hair iron. All right, so now I'm on data. All right, so we don't come on here to buy curling irons or whatever. You want to buy something, you want to go shopping, you're going to go on Amazon. You don't come on social media to necessarily go shopping, right? So that is one of the big problems that we have where you go on social media and you think you decided to go into network marketing or affiliate marketing, or you became a coach, or you're starting some type of business, and you're just like that man on the corner of the street that just opens the jacket and has like 1,000 watches and is like, want to buy a watch. You expect people to want to just buy your stuff when they see it without actually knowing who you are, having trust in who you are, or even liking you, right? They don't know you. It's the first time they see you on social media. So we all know that it's all about the know, like, and trust factor. So shifting your mindset from I'm going to promote my product or my service to I'm going to promote myself and show people who I am as a person and how I could bring value into their lives is what is going to create that know, like, and trust factor, and what is going to make you get some more DMs, more interactions, and ultimately more sales. Now, the second thing is shifting your mindset from creating content to documenting, right? So when you say, I need to create content, I need to create a post, I need to create a story, you put that in your mind that you have to sit down and build up the inspiration to what am I going to talk about today? What am I going to do? How am I going to entertain? How am I going to inspire? How am I going to motivate? So you have all these things in, and you're just like, I need to create something. And then it's almost like you're forcing yourself to create something that might not even be authentic anymore because you're trying too hard, right? So shift your mindset to I need to document what I'm doing during the day. Unless you're playing games 24/7, you're certainly doing things that your target audience is probably going to relate to. If you're working on a new blog, you can do a story about you, why you're using that website. Why do you blog once a week? The who, the what, the where, that you do. And you can educate your audience like that. If you're playing with your kids, if you're, whatever you're doing, you document it, and it makes it that much easier and less heavy on your shoulders to just think about, I'm going to document what I'm doing throughout the day. I actually have some watches for sale. I'm going to shut up. So it's better to just document than always trying to create what you want to create. And then once you've documented one piece of article or post or live, or right now I'm streaming, you can then repurpose that into different things. So like, for example, this stream is probably going to go up on YouTube. It's probably going to turn into a post. It's probably going to turn into a couple stories and reels. So repurpose what you're documenting. Right now I'm documenting. I got this inspiration to talk to you about this, and I'm documenting it in a live fashion. But I could have done a post. I could have done a blog post or email. So really document what you're doing, and then remember that people need to know, like, and trust you to want to buy from you. So entertain people. Some people will say they're not funny. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be Kevin Hart. I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm not funny. We're the same height, but I'm not Kevin Hart, right? But what you think is funny, what you find is funny, when you're on Instagram, maybe you see a meme that really relates to you and you think that's funny. It might be funny to your target audience, so you can reshare it. And you can create that kind of entertainment, but entertainment doesn't necessarily have to be, you have to make people, laugh and stuff. Then you want to inspire people, motivate people. There's a slight difference between inspiring, where you're going to inspire them. Maybe you have a quote you want to tell them, but then there's motivating, where you're actually making them do something, move forward in life, right? And then you also want to bring in the, educational factor, where you teach them to do something. Everybody goes on Google to learn how to knit, learn how to do their hair, learn how to do whatever. So, people like to learn. So doing how-tos and showing them tips and tricks on how to get them further in life is very good to get that know, like, and trust factor. Then, of course, there's that personal aspect where people will relate to you, right? I know a lot of people don't like showing their kids on social media, and that's okay. Social media is not a place for your kid's face, especially nowadays. But for example, what if you took a break from working one day and you went to build a snowman with your children? You don't have to show your children, but you can show the snowman afterward. And then write a post on how, you didn't have inspiration because you were trying to create, some kind of post and you didn't know what to do. So you decided to take a break. You went outside and played with your kids, and you built a snowman, and then that helped you, blah, 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 blah. So people will relate to that, will relate to, sometimes getting stuck in your business, because it's not always fun and it's not always easy. So you go out, you play with your kids, change your mind. They probably sang the Elsa song 75 bajillion times, and you create a post off of that without showing your kid's face. So people will relate to that. Your target market will relate to that. And of course, it's knowing who your target market is. Faudrait un peu plus de neige pour le bonhomme. Right. Yes, of course. The third point is shifting your mindset from selling to serving. We want to serve people. We want to get up, and you don't want to wake up in the morning, sit at your desk and be like, okay, how am I going to get my sell today? Who's going to buy from me? Rather than think about the results of getting your sell, think about what can you do to make sure that the person that needs your product or service finds you, right? When you're on social media, it's about being present. It's about being seen. It's about having the right eyes on you. Again, targeting your market. It's about serving the people and helping them move forward, even if it's a quick win, right? Showing people, for example, if they don't know how to create content, well, okay, what are you, a mindset coach? All right, then go on Amazon, look at a book that you like that's about mindset, look at the, table of contents, read the summary, and you're going to get inspiration on what to do, right? So I'm not saying to copy that, but I'm saying you have ways to get inspiration from other areas, and that's a quick win, right? If you do it right now, it's a quick win. I'm guarantee you will find a post. So being in the mindset of serving will bring you a lot more followers, but it will bring you a lot more sales than if you're constantly trying to sell to people. People don't want to be seen as dollar signs. They want to be seen as human beings. Hey, family is speaking English today. Yes. Good afternoon, GQ. I am speaking English today. So yes, the mindset of serving and not selling is the third point here. Then the fourth point, which comes hand in hand with everything I just said, is being yourself, right? There is a lot of fakeness on social media. I'm not going to say that I enjoy social media all that much, but I'm very intentional. So you won't find me scrolling on social media. You won't find me looking at random stupidness. However, there is a lot of, I would like to say fakeness, but inauthentic people on social media. So be careful what you, the persona you put out there, because people will sense bullshit from far away. We have social media they should be working for the FBI. They will smell that from far away when you're fake. Nobody wants to follow fake people. And if you do, and especially if you're selling something, why would you want people to follow you for your 10 Teslas when they're not even your Teslas? They could be rented Teslas, right? So you want people to follow you for you and buy for who you are and not necessarily for what you have, right? Or what they think you have, right? Because it's a persona. And then that's a mindset thing, because why do you believe that you need to put that persona out there of being, some big millionaire, or you having 25 cars, or you doing this, and it's not true, right? We can tell when it's true and when it's not true. So why do you feel the need to put that image forward when you know we're going to figure it out, right? We're going to figure out that it's not real. And being fake and being someone that you're not is very hard. In a sense, it's very hard on your mindset. It's very hard on you. It's very depressing. It's very frustrating, because it's hard to keep up with the fake side of you, right? And then the fifth part is using social media as a toy versus using it as a tool, right? Like I said, I don't scroll social media. My social media is strictly a tool. I use it intentionally to connect with people and to run my business. And you won't find me just randomly just scrolling, for hours and hours and going down the rabbit hole of crate challenges and things that brings absolutely zero value to my life, or zero value to my business, or zero value to anyone, right? So making sure you're using your social media in the right way to get the results that you want, and not getting caught up in the using it as a toy and looking at what's the new trending challenge that's going on right now, right? So are you making money off of social media, or is social media making money off of you, is what you need to tell yourself. Because if you're scrolling, social media is making money off of you, because you're certainly going to turn up on an ad and probably purchase that $1 something you're never going to receive, right? So, and another thing I want you to think about the scrolling factor, right? So when you're scrolling, I want you to think about this, and you can actually go look it up. Do you know why we scroll on social media? Do you know why this is the motion of scrolling on social media? It's actually the same concept as playing like the slot machine in the casinos. It's actually to keep you on social media and addicted to the scrolling factor, right? That's where they took that scrolling concept. So think about that for a minute. Are you really on social media to be productive and run your business? Or are you on social media because you're getting trapped into what they want you to get trapped into, right? And my last point I want to say also is followers, likes, views. You can't bring those to the bank and ask them to give you the money for it. Like, you can't go to the TD bank and be like, I have 2,000 followers, I have 1,000 likes, and I have 500 views. Can you please give me the money for that? That doesn't convert, right? It doesn't matter. So that mindset shift you need to change is you don't validate yourself based on numbers. And a lot of people do that. I see it on both ends, right? I have students that when they get 500 views or 500 likes on their post, it's like they went Super Saiyan and got all this confidence, and they just validate themselves, and they're just the bomb. And then the next day they'll put a post up and they'll have 2 likes, and now they're just, wow, I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. This is not working. I'm not good enough. And then the negative thoughts start coming in. So please do not let numbers validate your perception of self or validate your self-worth, because they're just numbers. If they're not going to convert, doesn't matter if you have 2,000, 5 million. If it doesn't convert, it doesn't convert. It has nothing to do with you being validated or you being somewhat better or not good enough because your numbers are high or low, right? If you're getting really low numbers, start looking at when you're posting. What are you posting? Who's your target audience? Are you speaking to them? Rather than think, what am I doing wrong? And I'm not good at this. Then they go back to selling watches out of their... Shut up. Exactly. They go back to selling watches on the corner of the street. So those were my points. If you could change all of those points, those little mindset shifts every day for the next week, I can guarantee you will start getting the results that you want. Because everything is about mindset, right, Scorpion? Everything's about mindset. Now I need you to do that. Ding. So yeah. Any questions? This is my first or second actually English live stream. My first one was like 3 years ago. All right. So let me recap. Advertising versus marketing. Creating content versus documenting, selling versus serving, being fake versus being real. Don't be fake. And using your social media as a toy versus using it as a tool. And yeah, let me get off of this because I'm on data right now. All right, so if there's no questions, I will catch you guys in the next stream. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for hopping on, Michelle and GQ and Scorpion and Simply Moi. And of course, Sophie, which is my assistant. Merci, Sophie. So I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.